the National Football League.
Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
Last week is one of those weird spots as a quarterback, Kate. Right? You celebrate a win. Every win is so hard in this league. But as a QB, you also know when you throw more interceptions than touchdowns, you're very fortunate to come on the winning side of any game at this level.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
Stroud to throw again on second. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Stroud now on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Texans set to punt. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
And when we look back at last, I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Has the connection to right. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A gain of 15 there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Goff on third. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion is not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
No to return this. And He's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This Texans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good play, good play. They sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. Shoots away from one. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. Here comes Pat O'Donnell back to the field for a punt. Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. A start on the ground with Gibbs. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now gone. Screen here for Gibbs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Goff now, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
But they will get nothing on that return. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Stroud. He loses the football. And the Lions have recovered it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The offense headed out now for Detroit. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. 1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Montgomery now up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight was giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Well, he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. He escapes the defender. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first. Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. From 37 yards in the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they come away with some points on that series.
Kate, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47.
They go play action with Stroud. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Gone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's gone. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Shotgun snap here to Goff. It's on target to Williams. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 12-point game in the first. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? What? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Texans nothing.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Stroud off of play action. Throw right side. Dale has it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Third down here. Need 8 on the play. Throw here. 3rd down. Counts. This is Noel. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Lions out in front. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's another Texans first down.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
13-yard line.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter. And trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. Looking to throw. Mills has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Back now. Pressure coming. Low finding his back. Mixon. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Fairbairn connects out the extra point. And the Texans get it back to within 6.
Texans 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. On the draw, this is Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, and they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain. Watched your counterpart score a touchdown, and cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Downfield, and Tislam has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Lions first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And he's going to score a pick six. Touchdown, Houston. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take the lead on that successful kick.
14, Lions 13.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And trailing, coming off their biggest mistake so far, feels like one of the key moments in the football game for them right here. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. Dumps it off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 28-yard line.
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. Fourth pick up to their own 31. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Goff on 3rd. Texans closing in, and they give to him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
That's 2. Count them 2 drives that he has put to rest now. First with the interception, and this time a critical 3rd down sack. There's just some players on the field, they sense the moment defensively, and when they get the opportunity, they make the most of it.
It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. Out now come the Texans on offense. In that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Take Dell the touchdown.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans grow their lead to 8.
Texans 21, Lions 13.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Lions get ready to return to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another one for Gibbs. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Sending the tight end in motion left. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Motioning one of the tight ends. On 2nd and 10. Gone. Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a first down. Out of the shotgun, Goff finds him over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Lions first down.
Goff to the air now. Hits him on the end route. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Lions
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch the breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the gun, Stroud. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Trying to find his tight end. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Mills to the air now. It isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Pat O'Donnell on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. 1st and 10 from the 32. Running it with Gibbs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Again, it's Gibbs. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down. Now, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. 2nd and 3 now. From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. This one to Williams out left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On first down, it's Goff. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Incomplete.
The previous play is under review.
Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The RPO here. It's caught by Williams. And they are on it short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. On 4th down, Goff. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Texans going on offense now just before halftime. And clinging to this 1-point lead, Brock. Probably don't want to risk too much here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Mills. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. Mills back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44. First down throw from Goff. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. It's taken in by Williams. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. Now the Lions calling a timeout. Their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down, Lions.
Goff on 1st and 10. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
1 yard gain.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Got a man in the middle. It's St. Brown. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Receiver in motion, going left.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. This is caught near the pylon. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Throwing again, it's gone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions push their lead to 6.
Texans 21.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Here's Goff on first and 10. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped nowhere. As a result, it's going to be third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. Downfield, and Tisslaw has it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Now Gibbs. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He's lucky to get back to the line. I think he knows it, too. That play was in trouble early. With how well the defense, Kate, read it from the beginning. And he did his best just to get back and break even.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Air it out on 3rd. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He's going to tuck it and run. And into the slot he goes after a gain of close to 5, Brock. That will bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Lions offense returning to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Coming right is Gibbs. Shoots away from one. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They give up the cut to Montgomery. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 7 yards on that pickup. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
A gain of 7. And the Lions 1st down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Downfield is fine, safe ground. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st down. It's a gain of 20.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Montgomery. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
13 yards on the play. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Man in motion left. Got to the air now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense. But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4-for-4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Noel to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Throwing here, Mills. Finds the in route, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Now Mills. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. On now comes their punter. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Tight end in motion left. Here's Gibbs on the carry. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, Goff. That's on a quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Short yardage situation here. Is on third and short. Dumped off to his running back. Well, he got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
So first and 10 now from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Up the sideline to the 45. And he's out to end a nice little run there, but I don't think he's going to get to keep the yardage. That penalty flag might wipe this away. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Mills to the air now. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. And that makes it second and long. Mills looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Here's Mills to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Third and long for him here. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare. That's big time.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Keeping it with Mixon. He takes it down to the 33. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
At the Lions' 25-yard line.
Mills back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10 at the
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He's going to throw it again. Throw fine in his back. Nixon. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on his 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Mills. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th. Nico Collins with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans trim the deficit down to 5.
Texans 28.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And in just 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Taken in by Williams outright. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. They'll go play action. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
Kirby Joseph on the coverage.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He lofts it deep right side. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. Punting unit out now. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
It's Gibbs on the carry. He's up again. And finally down right along that opposing 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Another one for Gibbs. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
Looking to throw. It's on target to Williams. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's another Detroit Lions.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions push the lead up to 12. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out now come the Texans on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
In trouble now and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. He did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end. Here's Mills. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Texans first down.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. And goes to the hurry up here.
48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Second down pass play coming. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 7.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans need to score quickly. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Drive begins with Gibbs. Still has some space inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions go up by 19.
Texans 28. Jack
Fox now to kick this one away. No to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ground again with Mixon. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's caught by Mixon. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
49-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He can run it. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
23 yards. And the Texans first down.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now Mills. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Final timeout called by the Texans.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Desperation time here. He's going to run for it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Texans first down.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Mills to the air now. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So the Lions get the win on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Houston.